Fit Like Abdi, Dannyman here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Sim World 2. We're continuing on with the Steam Train chapters. There is one more scenario to do, it's the worst winter of all. We'll do that later. I wanted to jump back into the chapters and sort of work through a bit of them. So this one is to take a locomotive, a freight loco, from Ditton Junction to Speak Junction. We've did this before, but it was in the dry. Now it's a bit more challenging because it's wet. We also have goods wagons attached as well. So these goods wagons over here that have sort of got manual release vacuum brakes, so they don't release with the others. So in order to get the train moving in the rain or at all, you need to manually release these. Now, as absolutely fun as that may sound, there it is. There's the vacuum brake release. Without the releasing these, the train sort of moves forward a little bit and then it sort of stops because these brakes are pretty much technically all jammed on and you need to release them. Now it is annoying. It's extremely... There you go. You need to sort of find the little lever and you need to do this for at least all of these types. So this type of wagon here, once they're all released, you should be able to sort of head off at sort of slow pace because it is raining. You will get a lot of wheel slip as well. So release all these. We can use the old sander as well. Yeah, where are you? Where are you, vacuum brake? There you are. Release that for me, please. We've got a few more to do. So we're basically looking for the bit. There's a little cable. There it is. You guys might not be able to see the little cable. I can. Like, there it is right there. Let's release that. The next one is right there. I see you. Release that. And then we can sort of come down here where it becomes just a little bit more easier. It's a little bit finicky, but it can be done. It needs to be done as well, or the locomotive just will not move. Right, release that one. There we go. So this is the last one here. There's none of that on this one over here. So we can jump back inside. We're going to bring the reverser up. We're going to release the brakes. That will increase the vacuum to the rest of the brakes. And then we are going to head off. Let's open the window. Oh, my small injector was just accidentally closed there. I meant to do that. So open up the window. There's our locomotive. And we are good to go. Now, sander. I'm not going to use the sander just yet. I'm going to bring it up about 10%. And hopefully that should be enough just to get us rolling. Now, if you sort of fire the regulator fully open, it's just going to wheel slip. The tracks are wet. And how I like to do this, because there's no time limit on it either. You can take as long as you need. Just sort of creep it out the station here. And then once I get past to about this first signal, I start to increase some of the power. Open up the regulator just a bit. There we go. We're doing 3.2 miles per hour. I'm going to bring it up to 15. And then you just sort of take it up bit by bit. So it's not necessarily a massively difficult scenario, and it's not exactly the longest. It should only take about 25-30 minutes or so. But it's just that part there, getting the locomotive going. Because it does not explain to you in any tutorial that the brakes on those wagons don't release with the rest of the brakes. You have to release them manually. Right, we are sort of rolling now, so I'm going to close up my stopcocks. I'm going to get that up to 20%. Again, I'm just bringing it in slowly. Even though the train is moving, adding too much power, it's just going to wheel slip. It's going to be bad. It's detrimental to steam locomotive health to have it wheel slipping, especially at speed. But she's rolling. We are moving. It looks good in the rain as well. However, one thing I've said many times about this DLC is that the sort of colour palette for the entire map, the trains, etc., it's a little bit dull and subdued. It's like they've added the filter to take it back to the 1960s instead of what it would look like if you were watching a sort of old movie from that era. There we go. Fire Lady is not in action. She's having a break, which is fine. So I'm going to open her up to... I'm going to go up to 30. We are going uphill, 0.6% incline here. There we go. Next signal aspect is green. There it is. I think the one after this is red though, is it? Go via slow line. Oh no, it is green. Good, good. Looking good. We can also, because it's kind of dark. I've not done any scenarios at night yet, but as we previously know from running the Bakerloo line, etc., some of the dovetail sort of main game content and added content, the night can be real dark, like really dark. So we're up to 10 miles per hour. Let's give it a bit more power. Still got plenty of steam in the boiler. Still got plenty of pressure. And we are going uphill. 0.6 miles. Probably the slowest locomotive ever. We're getting there though. Once it gets up to 15, I'm going to open it up to 50%. I'll just creep it up to 41. It's because we're going uphill. It's sort of dead slow. But unfortunately, you can't sort of run and gun when the train is fully... when it's fully weighed back with the weight of the consist. The water on the rails, which adds added wheel slip. The fact that it's an uphill grade as well. There we go, we're on a flat. In 1.1 miles, I must stop. There we go, we're starting to get moving. We're just sort of hauling the ass end of the consist up the rest of the hill there. Once we're on the flat, we should hopefully be able to get going. When do I have to stop? 1 mile from now. That is red. Red is dead. Uh-oh. There you go. There's another, maybe it'll change once this guy's passed. Right, hold on. Because I'm going to have to start slowing down. Now this is a go via location. There you go. He's tearing along at fair speed. Now I need to keep an eye on that 0.8 miles. Hopefully it'll change to green once we pass this area. So we pass through here. No, it still wants me to stop. Oh yeah, we're good to go again. Alright, we're back on the incline. There you go, the signal. That's not the signal. It's the signal past this that was apparently red. Off we go. Let's open the regulator to give it all the power. It ain't wheel slipping, so that's good. 3.3 miles to go. 800 yards on this next semaphore. Ooh, ugh. That looks awful. Who the hell is that behind me? Right, we're trying to beat this train here that is fast approaching. So we are on the slow down line or slow up line, and he's on the fast line. I think we can give this Jubilee a run for its money. Oh no. Oh no no no. I hear it. I hear it fast approaching. Ah. Boo. Oh well. Fine. You can go in front. How's boiler pressure looking? Ah, it's just over half. That's fine. Next semaphore is green as well. Right, let's jump back into the loco. What does it look like? There he is. Taking off in the distance. We're all good though. We'll just sort of prattle along at 27 miles per hour. I mean, imagine if we had more time, we could probably get the locomotive up to speed. I'm gonna pop this back down. Try and conserve a bit more of that pressure. There we go, 2.5 miles to go, and 1.8 miles I do have a red signal aspect. That train has just disappeared out of render distance. I can no longer see it. Right, remember and stop for the signal. We're racking up lots of AP points for driving under the speed limit. It's not by choice. I suppose we are hauling quite a large consist. The train is it's doing its best. Probably it could be doing better if a more skilled operator was running it. That ain't me though. Right, 1.5 miles, still red signal aspect. That's now down to 1.4. There's a random car. Whose car is this? Huh. That was weird. Right, 1.3 miles to go. And then just about 6.6 miles past that is my Speak Down Goods stop. It's nice running in the rain though. We have run in the rain previously. Right, 1.1 miles. I'm still on this horrible 0.5% incline as well. I'd like to not be on that when I stop the train for this signal up ahead. Alright, at 0.7 of a mile, I'm gonna cut the power and start slowing it down. Oh, okay, now we're on a flat grade. Okay, just cut the power there. Oh, it's changed to green. Excellent. Alright, open up the taps. There you go. Nice disused station there. Oh. Okay, that's a substantially long consist he's running there. Yeah, we must have been waiting for the other train to sort of pass through ahead. He has now done so, although I don't think it matters because he's on a separate set of lines. Right, I'm going to slow down because in a couple of 100 yards I need to come down to 50 miles per hour. That's interesting. The train is not braking. It is trying to slow down, it can't. And it's 300 yards to that. Wow, it really struggles to slow down in the rain here. Come on, at least come down to 25. Below 25 would be better. Come on, 24. Oh, we're gonna go into this siding here. I need to slow down. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop for this 800 yards away signal. I might be able to stop for this 800 yards away signal. Woof, oh well. Lessons learned there. It takes this thing a hell of a long time to slow down in the wet. Yeah, it's only 500 yards till that stopping point, so I'm just gonna let it coast. I'll be fine. We're now at the yard though, so that's nice. I feel safe now that I'm in the yard. Alright, 400 yards. So yeah, the stopping signal is about 100 yards past that area. Right, I don't want to lose all the speed completely. Alright, we are going to be stopping up here though. Okay, so this actually worked out okay. We were slightly over speed coming into the yard there. About 9 miles per hour over or so. Ah, great. Now we're going downhill, obviously. Obviously going downhill. Stop! Woofed. Objective complete. Right, stop as indicated. Down here, okay. Release them their brakes. Whoa, 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 easy, Tiger, easy. Just go slow. Right, we're moving again. That's a plus. Look at the little chuffs. Chuff, chuff, chuff. The locomotive itself doesn't really look wet, does it? Maybe it's just me. Right, we are stopping up here. It's going to give us a 50 mile per hour speed limit, which is a complete waste of time. Oh man, look at all the brake vans sort of lined up here. This is Speak Junction. Hello, can I come in? Ah, there's no windows, so you can't see into the signal boxes. That's sad. Right, let's open it up a bit more. Get a little bit of speed up. Right, so we're going 500 odd yards in that direction. I would imagine we're pushing over to this line and then we're going to be reversing back into a siding. I have full confidence that that's what's going to happen, because that's what pretty much happened the last time. Now remember, it takes the locomotive an age to slow down. Alright, cut the power. Pressure relief valves are going to be opening fairly soon. Alright, come on. Stop. Please stop. Right, at least the danger signal is sort of way past. Alright, stop there. That's fine. That'll do, donkey. Right, stop at location. Right, speak section A. So that is going to be back the way, I would imagine. Right, release them their brakes. Add a little bit of power. Ooh. Just a little bit of power. It's rolling down the hill. This was not anticipated. I need you to stop. I need the brakes to hold me. Right, stick all the brakes on. Come on, you're rolling down the hill now, train. You're embarrassing yourself. What is going on? Wait, what's going on? What is actually going on? Release the brakes. Add the brakes back on. Right, stop. There we go. Right, so I want to add a little bit of power and then release the brakes. Probably going to need a bit of sand in here. Oh god. Alright, come on, release the brakes. It's just sort of sliding down the hill on its own. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Right, this is bad. We're on a 1% decline. It's quite a horrible area to try and reverse back up to. Okay, let's think about this methodically. So, get a bit of sand in on the rear. Why is it opening my... I hate when it does that. Get a bit of sand in on there. I'm going to start releasing the brakes. Just enough. Oh, full brakes. So when does it start rolling? Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. The sand should help. Come on, my friend. Oof. That was awful. Right, if I can keep this 1 mile per hour, I will be absolutely delighted. As long as it is pushing back up the hill, I don't care. I'm tempted to go at 10%. Oh my god, 1.1 mile, 1.2. Right, panic over. I'm going to keep the sander on the front. Probably run out of sand by now. I think they had to use sand sparingly, of which we are not. Right, just ease it up the hill. It's pretty crazy that the whole thing was just sliding down the hill there. Letting off the brakes and then reapplying them seemed to fix that sort of issue. There we go, back up the hill we go. You can hear the wind as well. It's really a properly horrible day here. So just your average day in the UK, pretty much. Right, back up the hill we go. I want to go to camera 3 because I want to see the back of this. Oh yeah, the UK does not have the flattest railways ever. It's okay. Speak Junction, here we come. Or Speak Train Yard even. It's quite a challenge though. I quite enjoy this scenario. It's just a short one. It's not really a hugely long distance to travel. But it is challenging, and challenging scenarios are always fun. It kind of makes you have to think about what you're actually doing rather than just setting everything to release and adding power and off you go. Right, we're looking good though. As long as I can stop the train. So I think I was going to say 10 mile an hour might be good, but... And the train derailments in this are absolutely hilarious. Hit the buffer too hard and it's like... The train was hit with like 1,000 tons of TNT. All the wagons just go flying into the air, ragdoll style. Right, I am almost at 10 miles per hour, and at 10 miles per hour I will be happy. If I can get off of this horrible incline as well, I'll be even happier. That was weird. Oh well. Right, so we're going to push off into this siding here, and then down there we go. Excellent. Now the weird thing about this stoppy marker is 9 times out of 10 you have to stop the train where the sort of driver or fireman's, the engineer's footplate is. This, you have to stop the train where the brake van is on the marker. I do apologise to the crew of this train that I've been holding up for so long. I do apologise. You'll be able to get moving shortly. I've got 300 yards to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It randomly just jumped up from 7 miles per hour to almost 9 miles per hour there. There we go. We'll get this sucker reversed in. Should be no issue there. That other train can now go. Because I'm clear of the junction, right? Yeah, I am. There's the front of my train. No brake man in brake van at this time. See, it says 200 yards to stopping. But obviously you can't stop. We can sort of get it as close as possible. But yeah, that stopping marker's well chalked. It's really bad, actually. Right, we're done. Oh my god. And we got a gold. Nice. The Stanier 8F, we got a few more points in that. That's good. And we're done. Push to continue. This is a nice screenshot, by the way, that someone has taken. Blartheneel 42. Right, drive this freight service bound for Stanley from Edgehill to Runcorn. We can do that, but we'll do that in the next episode. We'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Man, this has been Train Sim World 2, and I will catch you later.